I'm back! Oh yes, it's been a while. It's been actually a mad few weeks. I mean, genuinely, and we've got a whole different camera angle because we can't go that way because it's a whole lot of mess. Anyways, HasLab have been funded. Getting the Jabba sail barge, yes! Fantastic! This is the first time you've been here. Please subscribe to the video. I think I'm gonna get it right. Look, I've got notes. But the subscribe button is here. Thank you to Martin, who's been literally bolting out so many videos over the last couple of weeks where it's been a bit manic on this front. But enough of all of that. We're getting the Jabba sail barge. We hit the magic 5,000. Who would have thought? Yeah, it was successfully hit the minimum order level yesterday on Good Friday. And Good Friday everywhere else as well. I was going to say in the UK. But, oh man, I'm so out of practice with this. I'm just making it up as I go along, like you'd never tell.
Hello, it's the Star of the Force Awakens Constable Zuvio here with some fun facts about the HasLab sail barge. Halfway through the campaign, HasLab decided to make the deal sweeter by including an action figure of a very, very rarely seen character that only appears for a few seconds in the film. I have no idea what they were thinking. Why would they do such a thing? They should have used a big character like Zuvio.
And we are now going to be getting in, sometime in the near future, Jabba's sail barge for people in the United States anyway. But what does this mean for HasLab in general? What does the future hold? What could we expect? Well, I was very lucky to be part of a Google live chat with the team at HasLab, along with lots of other prestigious websites, and it was all very serious, submit questions and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, somehow I got in there. I think, you know, they must have, everybody else was out to lunch or something like that. But anyways, we all asked a bunch of questions to kind of get a bit more of a feeling of what's going on, and they gave us a little bit of an update, which we including pictures and things like that within this very video, which I will also use to kind of cover up all the dodgy edits and things like that. But anyways, in a nutshell, Hasbro did say that if they didn't get the 5,000 orders, then it doesn't happen. Thankfully now we do have the 5,000, so it is going to be going ahead. Some of the questions that were asked were what does the future hold? You know, is this just a one-off thing, or is it a whole initiative? So HasLab is a department, sort of business spin-off of the main retail arm of what Hasbro do. And they did say that they'd be looking, typically speaking, at one Star Wars project a year. So naturally, they mentioned Star Wars. Hasbro do a lot of different toys. A question was asked, will they be looking at other products as well? Now, very quickly, they answered, this is great for things like Transformers and for Marvel. No other brands were really mentioned. When pressed a little further, they then brought in Mighty Morphing Power Rangers, which they've now got the license for. But when pressed a little bit further, as in, does this mean some G.I. Joe toys? Because I'm a G.I. Joe fan. It's been problematic in terms of new products and stuff like that. They did say, oh yes, definitely, and that was something that Daryl DePriest, who, if you're a G.I. Joe fan and indeed Star Wars fan, someone you might be familiar with, is possibly looking at the future connection with HasLab as a viable channel to market, and G.I. Joe. But they said that's way off. They also brought in My Little Pony as well, so if you're a big Brony fan or My Little Pony fan, that might be something to look forward to as well. But specifically, they mentioned Transformers and Marvel. So what could that be? Could that be, you know, straight away everybody's like, ah yes, that means a helicarrier and things like that. It's it could be anything. Because here's the other thing as well, scale doesn't matter. We're looking at 3 3/4 inch or the 4-inch scale, if you really kind of measure it up now. for Jabba Sail Barge, but they said it could be like 6-inch scale, it could be all sorts of things. We got shown a lot of updated pictures, and they look fantastic, admittedly, and they gave us a little bit of a virtual tour through the sail barge to actually see all the new added detail and features, which was quite exciting, including things like the cockpit, which was quite cool. And now we've also got the added incentive of a yak face in there as well. Now, yak face, they did confirm, will be available on the vintage collection in 2019, but he won't come with like the Power of the Force coin, which he will with Jabba Sail Barge. So if you are a total completist and you need that in your life, you need to get on it now. Get that order in whilst you've still got a few days ahead to be able to secure that and get that one in your collection. Inevitably, the question of, is this only going to be for the US? Well, for this very first project it is, but now it's been successfully hit, it means that they will commit to like manufacture and do an overrun, which then means that they might be able to find distributors to take the product to then ship it around the world and then offer it through those domestic markets and things like that. So that's a good thing. Down the line, it is something that they will be looking at, trying to like make it a little bit more inclusive. And you know, you got to remember, this is the first time that they've done this. This is a big learning curve. They've got to like try and work out, you know, where it's all happening and how it's coming in and where from as well. So if they can see that, of course they're going to open it up, but they just needed to start off with something somewhere. So there we have it. It's been funded. It's quite interesting as well, because most action on these sorts of things happen on the very first few days of like a crowdfunding, and also the last few days. So it's interesting that we got that there. What it does also mean is that it won't be a massive embarrassment for Hasbro. I mean, all of that effort and then it not to work, you know, has like a lot of knock-on effect. It's under a lot of scrutiny at the moment from both like within Hasbro, within its toy industry peers, and also from a customer level. If this new initiative didn't work out, then, you know, what does that mean? And you know, it doesn't look good. So we got it going. You've also now got a few days left to be able to secure an order, which should hopefully give you that confidence that it is happening and you will get your orders in too. Remember, it's not a Kickstarter. It is a commitment for an order. Okay, a Kickstarter, if you want to know a good Kickstarter, you want to have a look at this one here, yeah? This is absolutely fantastic. I love these guys to bits, and that is what a Kickstarter is. These are guys who need the money to then make the thing happen. Whereas within the realms of Jabba Sail Barge, $5,500 is quite a rounded up thing. I think you'll find, you know, truth be told, the numbers are all a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. The first project is live, it's successful, it's going, and we're getting it, and it paves the way for much more. Probably one Star Wars project a year, hopefully some Marvel ones, hopefully some Transformers, definitely some G.I. Joe ones, please. Oh, and that was a question I actually asked the guys as well. Would there be any opportunity to revisit existing tooling? So, idea being, you know, they gave asked for a clarification on that question. So I mentioned the 2009 big Millennium Falcon. It could be reissued with, say, like the Force Awakens radar dish instead. So like an update of an existing product with deco, features and things like that. And they said, yeah, that's quite a cool idea. It would certainly be a lot more cheaper because you've got the investment already there. And it could be something that's viable. So when you think of all of those other things, G.I. Joe, you could use that as a mechanic to do more projects than before. Well, thanks for watching. It's been a while. I know a lot of you have missed this, but we're back-ish on our feet, sort of. I don't know, but like if you haven't figured it out yet already, we are literally knocking out videos at least on every Wednesday and every Saturday. We're trying to get like a bit of consistency, and that's where Martin Keeler is a genius on that front. Thank you, Martin. You know, without his guidance, I mean, he's much better at it than me. I'm just like here waffling, talking. Oh, and if you're in the area, like come down and visit my shop on Saturday the 7th of April and on Sunday the 8th of April, where across the road, which is just over there, we have the town hall. And we will have Fantha Day, so Fantha Tracks' very own show on Saturday, and then on Sunday you got the farthest from vintage retro toy show. So if you're into Star Wars old toys from the 70s and 80s, that's where you want to be. If you want to come down and meet the rest of the team like Uber God, Mark Newbold, and you know, YouTube sensation Martin Keeler, and like Matt Booker, son of Brian Blessed, or the clone of, or whatever. I mean, I've seen things, man. But like, yeah, come on down and meet the guys and meet some of the team and enjoy the rest of the show, what we got planned going on. If you don't already, follow the Fantha Tracks Facebook page, or even the Farthest From Facebook page, where you'll be able to like get updates.
Hello, it's the Star of the Force Awakens Constable Zuvio here, with a great message of a happy birthday to my bestest friend in the whole galaxy.
Mark Newbold.
I really wish
Mark Newbold.
a happy birthday and everything of your dreams comes true. For other birthday messages, contact my agent.
Please like this video, make a comment. We want to know what you think about this, and also subscribe, hit the button here. We appreciate all feedback and we try and get back to as many people as we can, but I really want to know what you think. I'm very interested. Anyway, my name is Dave, this is Fantha Tracks TV, and I'm out of here. Oh, hello there. I just spotted this. What does it mean?